Alright, welcome to this wonderful workshop. Mental health workshop, if you didn't know that. So, I'm your facilitator, James Ochara, and today we are going to talk about mental health first aid. Mental health first aid is a skill based training that teaches you how to respond to mental illness and help someone who might be experiencing the same situation. So the goal of this lesson is for you to learn how to identify, understand and respond to mental illness. And basically what we are going to talk about in this wonderful workshop is how our brain works, how it can be stressed, and what is anticipatory anxiety, what are the signs and how we can tackle that. And yeah, basically, we will be able to talk about how our brain can get stressed out and what are the factors that causes this. And this is an analogy. I want you to watch this. It's gonna be interesting. And on my next slide, you look at this. This is how our brain, like this on a normal mode of functionality, nothing else, all right, and all everything is all right. And I want you to just imagine that this is your brain, a beautiful, fine, intertwined, twisted rope with a knot in the middle representing your brain. This look cool. I hope you know that. And it's quite a good work. But in this kind of drawing, you see in the middle, this represents your brain. And then on both left and right sides, there are things that is putting a lot of pressure on your brain. And as you see from the top right and the top left corner, these are things that can cause a lot of stress on your brain. For instance, you see stress at work, stress from school, stress in personal relationships such as marriage, financial stress, stress from global occurrence or political issues, stress from unprecedented or uncertain world events like pandemic, stress from unemotional trauma such as death of a loved one, stress from a serious medical illness. There's some other things like stress, side effect of medication, use of drugs, symptom of medical illness such as heart attack, heat stroke, lack of oxygen, and many other issues. So all of these things are exerting pressure on our brain and are making us think so much. And these are not good for us. So what happens when you reach this situation and all these things are not under control? The next step that happens, all these issues, stress can cause your brain to go onto overdrive. Hence, you develop a mental illness. And this is ugly. That doesn't look good. And the actual workshop intent is so that you don't reach this level. And that's why we want you to identify this situation, understand and respond accordingly at the right time. And so what we will talk about is the things that a lot of workers face during work time or even before work time just at home, but workers deal with a lot of this issue. Anticipatory anxiety. And you might ask yourself that what is it? What is a feeling of fear or worry about things that have not yet happened? And it's kind of situation when you feel like a lot of things are on your plate and they're due maybe in the next 2 or 3 days. You don't want to reach that day, but then unfortunately it's just life. You're gonna reach that day. You're not gonna escape it. You just have to go through it. So we're just gonna talk about what are these issues, what causes these issues, what are the symptoms, and how we can tackle these. And facts and statistics shows that national prevalence data indicates that nearly 40 million people in the United States experience anxiety disorder in any given year, and 8% of that are children and teenagers who experience anxiety disorder, with most developing symptoms before the age of 21. And 322 million people worldwide live with depression. That's according to WHO? World Health Organization. And I want you to look at this. So we will talk about a specific and common example of anticipatory anxiety, and that is Sunday blues. I don't know, like you kind of feel like the week is going to be a busy one, and it's already Sunday. You feel like Sunday or the weekend is getting so much quickly, and this can cause a lot of things. I want you to look at signs and symptoms of anticipatory anxiety. So you feel like it's gonna be a hard week, and you become irritability, you become uneasy, you feel tense, restless. You want to rest, but you can't rest because you know there's a big work ahead of you. And at times you wonder what you should do in order to balance this, but there'll be no answer. Feeling anxious. You just feel hungry, and there's nothing you can do about it. At times, feeling of dread for impounding Monday. You feel tired already, yet before you reach there, but unfortunately, the next day is going to come. And this kind of situation is really annoying. I just feel that a lot. A lot of workers don't feel like going to work the next day. They just really want the weekend to even be extended to 3 days. But this doesn't work out. So we will talk about how you can tackle this situation when it comes about, when it's on you. And when you're facing this situation, please think about what is making you to feel anxious. Like it might be a long to-do list at your workplace. It might be like you have not done a lot of assignment. If you're a student, even your assignment might be due maybe on Monday. So I want you to think about all these things and just line them up. And you can write them down in order to their priority, whether like it's a high priority, middle priority, or low priority. Just rate them and have a plan ready for that. And that will make you organized, and you'll be able to be having much more confidence. This will make you feel ahead of your problem rather behind it. Or just reframe your Sunday or your day. And how do you do that? I'm gonna just talk about how you can reframe your Sunday or your days. First thing you can do, if you like, just make Sunday your best day. And if you're a church goer, you go to church. Treat yourself to a favorite meal. Spend time outdoors, paint, dance, do anything that is interesting. And remember to schedule something you look forward to during the week. And if you do that, you'll have a new perspective, and all this anxiety will go away. But if all your mind is still on overdrive, please just take a walk, get some fresh air. This will give you fresh new perspective. Or you can do a meditation. And if you don't know how to meditate, there's a lot of resources online. You can just Google it, just search it, and then you get a meditation app or any other site, and you learn more. You do it. All this will help you, and if you do it, it will prevent you from having this kind of situation, anticipated anxiety, or it will stop it. And thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for watching this and being able to attend this workshop online, and I hope this is helpful. Please drop your comment below.